Someone may think and come up with the conclusion that news are for adults or elders only. But that's not even true. The story of news starts in the ancient days of man and technology. But nowadays it's very important to every one of us because it updates us to now what is going on in our world. This is possible due to the help of broadcasting channels all over the world. So today we are going to see the famous and successful broadcasting channels of all time. Let's start with the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC, is a British public service broadcaster. Its headquarters are at Broadcasting House in Westminster, London, and it is the world's oldest national broadcasting organisation and the largest broadcaster in the world by number of employees. It employs over 22,000 staff in total, more than 16,000 of whom are in public sector broadcasting. The total number of staff is 35,402 when part-time, flexible, and fixed contract staff are included. The BBC is established under a royal charter and operates under its agreement with the Secretary of State for Digital, Culture, Media, and Sport. Its work is funded principally by an annual television license fee which is charged to all British households, companies, and organisations using any type of equipment to receive or record live television broadcasts and iPlayer catch-up. The fee is set by the British government, agreed by Parliament, and used to fund the BBC's radio, TV, and online services covering the nations and regions of the UK. Since April 1, 2014, it has also funded the BBC World Service, launched in 1932 as the BBC Empire Service, which broadcasts in 28 languages and provides comprehensive TV, radio, and online services in Arabic and Persian. Around a quarter of BBC's revenue comes from its commercial subsidiary BBC Studios, formerly BBC Worldwide, which sells BBC programs and services internationally and also distributes the BBC's international 24-hour English language news services BBC World News, and from BBC.com, provided by BBC Global News Ltd. In 2009, the company was awarded the Queen's Award for Enterprise in recognition of its international achievements. Now let's hear about Deutsche Welle or DW is a German state-owned public international broadcaster. The service is available in 30 languages. DW's satellite television service consists of channels in English, German, Spanish, and Arabic. While funded by the German government, the work of DW is regulated by the Deutsche Welle Act, meaning that content is intended to be independent of government influence. DW is a member of the European Broadcasting Union, EBU. DW offers regularly updated articles on its news website and runs its own Center for International Media Development, DW Academy. The broadcaster's stated goals are to produce reliable news coverage, provide access to the German language, and promote understanding between peoples. DW has been broadcasting since 1953. It is headquartered in Bonn, where its radio programs are produced. Television broadcasts are produced almost entirely in Berlin. Both locations create content for DW's news website. As of 2018, around 1,500 employees and 1,500 freelancers from 60 countries work for Deutsche Welle in its offices in Bonn and Berlin. The Director General of DW is Peter Limburg. It's turn 4. Al Jazeera, literally the island, though referring to the Arabian Peninsula in context, is a Qatari state-funded broadcaster in Doha, Qatar, owned by the Al Jazeera Media Network. Initially launched as an Arabic news and current affairs satellite TV channel, Al Jazeera has since expanded into a network with several outlets, including the internet and specialty television channels in multiple languages. Al Jazeera Media Network is a major global news organization, with 80 bureaus around the world. The original Al Jazeera Arabic channel's willingness to broadcast dissenting views, for example on call-in shows, created controversies in the Arab states of the Persian Gulf. The station gained worldwide attention following the outbreak of the war in Afghanistan, when its office there was the only channel to cover the war live. Al Jazeera Media Network is allegedly owned by the government of Qatar, though Al Jazeera claims otherwise. Al Jazeera Media Network has stated that they are editorially independent from the government of Qatar, as the network is funded through loans and grants rather than government subsidies. Critics have accused Al Jazeera of being a propaganda outlet for the Qatari government. The network is sometimes perceived to have mainly Islamist perspectives, promoting the Muslim Brotherhood, and having a pro-Sunni and an anti-Shia bias in its reporting of regional issues. However, Al Jazeera insists it covers all sides of a debate. It says it presents Israel's view, Iran's view, and even aired videos released by Osama bin Laden. In June 2017, the Saudi, Emirati, Bahraini, and Egyptian governments demanded the closure of the news station as one of 13 demands made to Qatar during the 2017 Qatar crisis. Other media networks have spoken out in support of the network. According to The Atlantic magazine, Al Jazeera presents a far more moderate, westernized face than Islamic jihadism or rigid Sunni orthodoxy, and though the network has been criticized as an Islamist stalking horse, it actually features very little specifically religious content in its broadcasts. Let's move to the next one. CNN, Cable News Network, is an American news-based pay television channel owned by AT&T's Warner Media. CNN was founded in 1980 by American media proprietor Ted Turner as a 24-hour cable news channel. Upon its launch in 1980, CNN was the first television channel to provide 24-hour news coverage and was the first all-news television channel in the United States. While the news channel has numerous affiliates, CNN primarily broadcasts from 30 Hudson Yards in New York City, and studios in Washington, D.C. and Los Angeles. Its headquarters at the CNN Center in Atlanta is only used for weekend programming. CNN is sometimes referred to as CNN/U.S. or CNN Domestic, to distinguish the U.S. channel from its international sister network, CNN International. The network is known for its dramatic live coverage of breaking news, some of which has drawn criticism as overly sensationalistic, and for its efforts to be nonpartisan, which have led to accusations of false balance. As of September 2018, CNN has 90.1 million television households as subscribers, 97.7% of households with cable, in the United States. Globally, CNN programming airs through CNN International, which can be seen by viewers in over 212 countries and territories. Here is the last one. Sky News is a British free-to-air television news channel and organisation. Sky News is distributed via a radio news service, and through online channels. It is owned by Sky, a division of Comcast. John Riley is the head of Sky News, a role he has held since June 2006. Sky News is currently Royal Television Society News Channel of the Year, the 12th time it has held the award. A sister channel, Sky News Arabia, is operated as a joint venture with the Abu Dhabi Media Investment Corporation. Another sister channel, Sky News Australia, was part-owned by Sky News parent Sky plc until December 2016. A channel called Sky News International, simulcasting the UK channel directly but without British advertisements, is available in Europe, the Middle East, Africa, South Asia, Asia Pacific, Australia, and the Americas. Narrated segments, which generally cover lighter issues unrelated to current news stories, are played in lieu of advertisements, and international weather forecasts also are given at the end of each half-hour news wheel. Sponsored advertisements are still broadcast before and/or after the sports news and weather segments. Sky News Radio provides national and international news to commercial radio and community radio stations in the UK and other English-language stations around the world. Sky News also provides content to Yahoo News. The channel is available on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Roku, YouTube, and Pluto TV. Those were the most famous and best news broadcasting channels in the world, but actually they are not in order. You can decide to arrange them by yourself and tell me the arrangement in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, see you in the next one.
And now I know